Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol WKHS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Wednesday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. I will admit this one caught me a little bit off guard. Last I looked at the chart, things were looking up around here, so I figured, all right, well, it's looking like I'm going to need to be converting that level into support and all that. And then all of a sudden, the final 30 minutes happened, and things got pretty rough. So from that point of view, nothing really needs to be updated. This level up here at 235 remains a level of resistance. I would agree that it's been weakened up given the price spent a whole lot of time up above it. But nonetheless, because the price still closed down below it, that would still need to be considered an area of resistance. So sure, it's a weakened level of resistance, but it is still a level of resistance nonetheless. So keep an eye on that as far as if the price does try to work its way back upwards. And if the price can push up through that, then yeah, you can focus more so on the 250 to 255 range. However, as of right now, given the final 30 minutes, the main priority, at least in my opinion, is not necessarily breaking levels of resistance right now, but trying to stabilize out and making sure that this 30 minutes doesn't lead into some sort of bigger pullback to the downside. So far, so good. What do I mean by that? Well, this green line right here that I talked about in the past, right around $2 as a support, that was the level that you would want to see hold strong, and you can see that is actually right where the price bounced off of today. So you can see that history repeated itself a couple times here. So preferably speaking, if $2 can hold, that would be the best case scenario. In the event the price does not hold up above it, the next immediate level you would want to take note of is that purple line there, which on my chart is denoting the famous 50-period simple moving average. If the price then breaks down through there, you would want to keep an eye on $1.85. If the price all of a sudden goes down below $1.85, at that point, that's where I would define it as things have quote-unquote spun out of control. But before that, I wouldn't say spun out of control. That's a little bit too dramatic. At this point, I would still just chalk everything up to being simply a pullback. But like I said, if the price all of a sudden is down through there, then at that point it kind of converts from, all right, this is no longer a healthy pullback to something that could be potentially a lot more damaging. But as of right now, just a pullback. So we'll see if the bulls can maintain and build an overall higher base or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.